because the title of side quest wouldn't.
Who the fuck reads? Should it say coffee and coffee with strangers?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
All right. Well, welcome to the show.
Society.
Strangers in society.
Strangers on the internet.
The secret.
Strangers. Society. Oh, welcome, stranger.
Secret to society.
Strangers. Society. Welcome to the secret society.
Strangers?
Just going to do it like that because there's no official format here. We're kind of just hanging. It is like a different world for us now. The sun is up. It's early in the morning. Each of us have a cup of coffee. So if you're listening to this in the morning, cheers.
Donuts.
Oh, you got donuts too? You
Wow.
pop out the donuts at the last minute. Don't even tell us.
Hey,
If
man.
you're gonna bring donuts, you gotta bring donuts for the class, Josh. All
And there's like 6 more downstairs.
right, I'm going to get some.
Yeah, be right there.
Imagine you just heard like scuttling in your basement. You're like, what the fuck?
You're like, the fuck is happening?
All right, so this is a side quest / coffee with strangers. I have a bunch of just random stuff that's kind of been accumulating for the last few months that I really want to talk about with these guys and y'all. So I'm going to jump right in with my first thing that I have somehow not brought up in months to you guys. And it is this potential serial killer in the Northeast.
Yes.
So since the beginning of the year, they found 13 plus bodies like scattered across.
I did not know it was that many.
Yeah.
That's
so
a
they
fuck
have-
ton of dead bodies.
Wow.
It's 13 bodies. They're mostly women. So they're scattered across Maine, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. So hence the Northeast, New England serial killer.
North England.
North England.
But they
England.
love that.
We're going back to it now anyway. But yeah, so they are saying like official word is that this is not a serial killer and they're not connected. Maybe
That's exactly
I'm
what I
okay.
would say if it was a
That's
serial
the problem.
killer.
Always. This is our
Yeah.
that's like our tagline. Like,
Yeah.
but
It's definitely
also,
not this thing that's totally this thing, so don't
Yeah.
pay.
Also, for this case in particular, I grew up on Long Island during the Gilgo Beach murders that kept happening. They kept finding bodies on Gilgo Beach. If you're not familiar, that went on for about 10 years, and then they finally arrested a man named Rex Heuermann.
What
and
beach is
he-
this?
Gilgo Beach.
That's not what I thought you said, but okay.
Yeah, it
Oh.
took a little while when you're younger too, living out there. They're like,
It's definitely
associate
not
that
dildo,
name.
dildo beach.
Yeah.
And can we just
So-
say that guy looks like a serial killer?
He does. He absolutely.
I mean, he's so cliche. I have to.
And with that case, for years, they insisted this is not the work of a
Yeah.
serial killer. This is not, we have no evidence to say that these are connected.
100% connected.
And yeah, and the problem with that is it wasn't even like 10 years later, we found all of this evidence all of a sudden that now ties this man to these. It was there all along.
Mhm.
There were like people involved and police officers involved, and there's this whole culture on Long Island of like police like corruption, and there's like these sex parties out east on the island, and all these police are involved, and all these like working girls are coming from Jersey and the city, and like none of that was talked about for a decade. And then all of a sudden, like now there's podcasts, and this guy's like, you're finding out, oh, he lived right in the middle of the island in Massapequa in this tiny little house, and he had a family and all this shit. So they're saying no to this serial killer in
Right.
New England, and I have a hard time believing that
They're all a bunch of liars.
they're popping up this frequently and up there it's easy. Up there it's very easy to get around like state to state. Like it's not like coming out of New York where like you're gonna get like all kinds of traffic and there's gonna be all kinds of like tolls and cameras and shit. Like You could
Right.
easily just take rural roads around out there and just doop 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 and
Oh yeah,
drop
that's how it is
bodies
out here in
wherever
the
you want.
Midwest.
Oh yeah, you is like there's
Are
nothing.
there causes of death similar?
So they're saying right now that there's not a lot of common factors between these victims, except that they're female.
They around the same age or anything like that?
No, that's also part of the problem. Is that some of these have been older women, some of them have been younger.
Okay. If I was a serial killer, I would just be killing anybody and everybody. I wouldn't have a fucking pattern. I wouldn't have.
That's
a
why you're not a
type.
serial killer, though.
Exactly.
know.
Like that's the psychology behind them. Is that
Mhm.
that's what they're getting off on, that particular thing.
Nah,
Like,
man. If I'm just gonna
It's
kill, I'm just
just
gonna
like
kill.
any other fetish, though. It's like, there are people that love feet, and like I couldn't look at a foot and think anything but that's gross. So like, there's not like a set psychopath like fetish. They all have their own different thing, and like some of them like being known. Some of them are so good that there's hundreds of serial killers active right now we have no clue about.
Oh,
Have
100%.
were they able to identify the majority of the?
They've identified a few of them. They identified a skull of a woman named Paige Fannin, and that's all they found was the skull. I could look into. I don't know how old she was. Yeah, they're not similar. I mean, if you look at the pictures of these women, there's one white woman with like long brown hair with red highlights. There's another black woman with long black hair. There's I don't know what her nationality is or her race, but she's like tannish with dreadlocks and like braids. So like, and then that woman is much, much older than the other two. Like the other two look like they're in their 20s or 30s. This woman looks like she could be 50.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, 35-year-old. So Paige was 35. There was a 19-year-old, a 40 to 60-year-old. And
Like, are they just dying in like random places, like in
They're-
like towns and cities?
well,
Or
they
are
don't
out
know
in
where
the
they're dying. I guess
wild?
they're going missing, and then they're finding them in places. So one that unidentified remains was found by a hunter in the woods about 100 miles east of where, what was her name? Paige was found.
Missing 411 all day.
Yeah, but they're not. I mean, I guess this guy was in the woods. A lot of them are like washing up on like shores and like random
Ooh.
authorities.
Mhm.
Yeah, one was like right outside Taylor Swift's Rhode Island mansion.
Yep. So this is another 60-year-old woman.
Maybe it's Taylor Swift just
It's
killing all these
Taylor.
people
That's I would
and
believe
bathing
that
in their
shit.
blood. Taylor Swift is the
100%.
American Elizabeth Bathory.
Mm.
She would definitely be that shit. 56.
What are their backgrounds like? I mean, nobody deserves to be killed, but I mean, is it like?
Oh no, yeah. Are they?
High, I mean,
Some
serial
vigilante
killers
shit.
like high risk victims. People.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find some connection.
Jen just cracks the case wide open.
I'm gonna figure this out.
There is a whole Facebook page dedicated to this. If
Me
you're
and
interested, like
Sherlock.
where they've been like, doing the sleuth work. Beach.
Which I mean, I feel like it's still possible to have a serial killer that doesn't have as much of type if it's just women.
And
Yeah.
but there's also like the possibility that's like an opportunist killer, that it's not
Right.
it's just the killing, and it's like, oh, I found this person on the side of the street.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
what
we
I
got-
said.
Okay, I'm sorry. Credit to Josh. He said it first.
Yeah,
and
but like, so I've
together,
listened
we're
to
like,
a guy
"No."
actually. Who was it? I don't remember his name.
But now, if you think about it,
That psychology is very different, though. So like, I listened to a guy, and he was explaining how like he'd be driving down the road and he would see someone and he would get like feelings,
Yeah,
and
Mhm.
like it'd be like, oh, that's like that, and like he'd pass people by, he'd pick people up and not kill them, like
Yeah.
he'd take them to
Wow.
wherever they were going. Like
It's,
that's
like, edgy.
crazy.
yeah.
That's weird to me. Like either like you're killing everybody, or like that's so much creepier that like some get away
Yeah.
and never even know that like they were this close.
Well, it's like the
Oh, man.
spree killers. That's kind of the
Mhm.
way they. Yeah.
I cannot find anything that like links these
People
mostly
together.
women together. There's a few unidentified, and they haven't. I don't know what their sex is.
Mhm.
Wow.
Gender. ongoing.
You guys ever like met somebody and just had this weird vibe of like, oh man, you could probably be
Yes.
a serial killer?
Yes.
I worked
Yeah.
in the
Yes.
animal field for 16 years.
Also super fair.
Dude, some of these people, I met a doctor, right?
Serial
So
killer training ground.
he was an intern, right? So I've been working for years already in the field, and like, you know, techs kind of are nurses. So like a lot of times they're knowing more than what's going on than like the doctors around. So
Sure.
like when interns would come in, they'd come and talk to us and like they'd ask for us. So we ended up working with this guy a lot. And like, so you talk to me like, what are you doing this for? Like, what do you want to get into? Like, what's your thing? And like a lot of people be like, oh, you know, I want to do big animal medicine, or I just really want to work with exotics or whatever. This guy literally goes, as we're doing like a procedure on an animal, he actually goes, oh, I just want to work in slaughterhouses.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Then why
Yeah, I
are
wanna,
you
like, maintain,
even
like,
here?
the beef and like, you know, take care. I'm like, but they're all going to be dead. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. And I mean, I don't know where he is now. He was not a great doctor in the
New
first place.
England, possibly.
Living his best life, just ripping out.
He looked like he could have been like a New England kind of person.
I mean, yeah, I'm
Really funny.
definitely, my husband and I know a guy that we have said for years, we're like, if we ever are interviewed for the news, we are not going to be like, oh, I never would have thought.
You're just
No,
going to be
no,
one of those guys.
no.
I always knew there was something weird about him.
Yeah.
I've just been waiting for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really not giving a lot of information
Yeah.
on the victims,
There's this,
which makes me think that they know more anyway.
oh, 100%.
When was the first body discovered? Do you know when this like kind of started?
First, let's see. No, I don't think it was March. I think it was earlier than March.
So it's just been this year.
Yeah, it's just been early this year. I guess, yeah, probably March or February. I remember hearing about it. March. Yeah, so the first one was March 6th.
Damn.
And they like every couple days, they're just like, oh yeah, we found a couple more and we found another one.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's weird that it's so isolated and so almost like consistent. Like it's on like a regular basis that like they just, oh,
Mhm.
another
Mhm.
body, another body.
Just reminds me of like a couple of years ago up in like Washington, these random ass like feet or like shoes
Yeah.
with feet.
Yeah,
in them
they figured
washed
that
up on
out.
shores.
But there is actually right now an active serial killer in the Northeast that they have identified. They have not caught him yet.
Damn.
Yeah. So
In
again,
the
like,
Northeast?
oh no, sorry,
West?
Northwest,
Oh,
Yeah.
Pacific Northwest.
I didn't know about that.
I don't know why you would be a serial killer out there. It's so beautiful.
I know it's like the worst
know,
place. to
they're like
wanna
the
kill
But it's
breeding
also the best
ground.
place to hide a body.
Well, and see, I've said that every time, you know, and especially like fresh from, you know, being in Maine, I said it while I was up there, and every time I'm up there, I'm like, and when I'm in West Virginia, I'm like, this is how many bodies are here? Because it's like the
Oh, yeah.
perfect. I mean, it's dense, like just
Anywhere
so
that's not-
dense.
That's how
like
I
a
feel about anytime I see a
major
lake.
right
I'm like,
there.
how many bodies are in
Oh
here?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
This is why I don't go
especially out
swimming.
here. Like these people
And
have
me
these
too. I kind
farms
of.
and shit. I don't do
Mhm.
swimming. No.
Nah, I'm good. I'll go to like where I can like maybe knee. That's it.
I'll walk into like natural water. I don't like love swimming in deep water, but I
Oh,
don't
it's
like pools
cool.
anymore
Yeah.
either because fucking humans are gross.
Yeah, humans are
Yeah.
gross.
Human soup.
Swimming in piss.
All right. Well, I don't really have
Okay.
much more information on the serial killer because they're not giving us much more. It was
But
just
it's interesting. It's very
just
because
one
that's
of
a
those
heck of
things
a
that-
coincidence. If all of a
Right.
sudden, yeah.
Yeah. I'm keeping an eye on it to see what comes of it because I have a feeling that if it's not one, maybe it's multiple, but these are definitely like same people involved in some of these killings. Like, I don't
Yeah.
feel like.
Has there ever been like a serial killer duo?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What Charles Ng and what's his name? Shit.
Oh,
You don't know what I bring to that
wait,
friendship.
no.
Oh, what's his
Um,
name? Charles Ng. Oh, that's my favorite duo of serial killers because one is definitely like the power dynamic, like in charge, and the other one is definitely just like, I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, and there was Carla, somebody in
Oh, the
England.
Homolkas
Yeah,
Yep.
in Canada. Yep.
the Tool,
Charles Ng.
I
Yep.
think, had a partner.
Okay.
Because that's always usually like a dynamic that you think if those two had never met each other, would
They'd be
any of those
separate
have
serial
happened?
killers? Yeah,
Right. But usually
Charles
they
Ng,
feed.
Leonard Lake. Is the two.
Like I was
Lake.
like Lee, but I was like, no, it's like
Yeah, and again, it's one of those weird things. It's like, yeah, is it a synergy? Is it like, are
Eh.
they feeding each other, or is one just following the other? Like,
yeah.
those dynamics are really interesting. we'll be talking a lot about that kind of dynamic when we talk about our cults episodes in Heaven's Gate, because that's such an interesting dynamic to have two cult leaders.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. But if anyone has any information on the New England serial killer, or they live in New England and they're like, they got the ear to the ground, I'd love to find out some more information.
Yeah.
Right. What do we got next? I got some random weird shit. All right. Here's a quick story I just thought was really funny. This is the guy's explanation for an assault and battery. Right. So Jose Manuel is 24 and he's charged with aggressive battery on June 14th in Salt Lake City after he attacked the person he was having lunch with. Right. So then the guy who he attacks multiple times tries to get away and flee, but Jose chases him. And when he's finally caught by the police, Jose is excused for attacking him and putting this man into a chokehold. And well, I forgot to say, while he's holding him in a chokehold, he's holding a wooden stake with a nail in it, threatening to stab this man in the heart.
Okay.
Because he's convinced that this man is a werewolf.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say vampire, but okay.
Yeah,
werewolf.
I don't think wooden
it
stakes
says
don't do
Yeah,
anything.
those are
werewolf.
work.
with a nail in it. So I don't know if this man thought the nail was like silver. Like,
Oh yeah, dude. No.
Silver colored nail.
Yeah, I mean,
this
if
popped
you're
up.
describing the color, but
I got nothing else. I got nothing else on the story. Just that Jose Manuel thought that this man was a vampire.
yeah,
and
I
attacked
don't
him.
think that's gonna hold up.
Maybe Jose Manuel was a descendant of Van Helsing.
That's what. Yeah. And the genes
what he
have
said.
degraded over time. Clearly.
All right, and now this is all right. Let me ask a question. Have either of you ever been on a cruise?
No, I want to so fucking bad. But then I'm also
Same.
terrified because I've seen Titanic and Ghost Ship.
Well, and I just watched Poop Cruise on Netflix.
That's what I was about to bring up.
Yeah.
So I cruised a lot. I would say, unfortunately, I don't love it. My mom and dad, like, that's their only vacation.
Mhm.
So like when I was a young teen, like if I had to go with them, like I was going on the cruise, and they're nice. They're very nice. And like if you're probably with like your couple, your significant other, whatever, like they're good, quick, nice, like encapsulated vacations. Not a lot of thinking involved. But when you start to learn how the ships work and what you're doing, first of all, to the environment, and second of all, to like run that ship, the labor that it uses and the resources, and then like if the smallest thing goes wrong on that boat, you are now in the middle of the ocean.
Yup.
And that's what happened on Poop Cruise, because they were on not a Norwegian, it was a Carnival ship.
Carnival, yeah.
And they like, it's really sad. It is really sad to watch that. You watched it, Jen? You
Yes.
watched like the people talking about,
Watched
oh,
it
it was
this
so
week.
great. We were getting on, we were boarding, we were getting ready for this vacation. And they're talking about how like, and I don't know how much people know about cruises and cruise lines. They're all very different. So Carnival, think Mardi Gras party 24/7, overpacked ship, younger people partying.
Okay.
Royal Caribbean, families, older people, young kids, appropriately numbered people on the ship. Like it's not overpacked, so you have space and you don't feel super crowded. Then you get to like your princess and your celebrities, which is like couples, no kids, quiet cruising, like less DJs, not like there's no pool deck parties. Carnival has all of that shit. So like when people are going on a Carnival cruise, they're going to like let their hair down and just drink for 7 days and not care about shit. So these people get on this boat and are like, this is it. I've been waiting. I've paid all this money. Everything's going good. They have a great cruise. It's a short cruise. I think it's only like a 4-day cruise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They have a great first few days. On that last day, they're like getting ready to come back, and the power goes out on the boat. First of all, that alone,
terrifying.
If you've never been in the middle of the ocean,
it's dark
at night.
Yeah,
you have no idea how terrifying that would be. Like if all those lights on the ship went off, you now can't see anything.
Yeah,
like there's no natural light unless the moon is super bright. Then it gets worse because then they're told like stay in their cabins. There's a fire on the. Oh no, they're told to go to like their emergency things, which is even
Their
scary.
muster stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so when you get on a cruise ship, you're directed to like your life vest, the emergency boats, and all this stuff. And like you think, and they say it on the thing if you watch it, they're like, "Oh, we didn't think we weren't thinking
That's
about
what
a drink."
it's that.
We
Yeah,
didn't
we
think we were
got to
gonna
talk
do
about that girl. She's like, and I told him, we're not doing that. Like, we're not
Who
doing
needs
that.
What the
Like,
fuck? I'd be like,
Oh.
yes, the fuck we are doing that.
So again,
they were on like their bachelorette or something. And I
people
was
come.
like,
Yeah, they again. I feel sorry for the end of this, but the beginning was good for them. But people come to these cruises from all different places and all different like experiences, and I think I'm not like grouping a bunch of people together. I don't know where they come from, but there are a group of people that don't understand the ocean, that don't understand like the size of what they're getting on. Like they're, oh, I'm going on a ship. They're not understanding they're going on a skyscraper on its side in the water.
Pretty
Like
much.
this is
Like
a
these cruise ships are
14
just
story
massive.
building
yeah,
on its side, and you're just
Yeah.
like when you walk up to a cruise ship, there's nothing else in your
Mhm.
view. Like you're just, it's cruise ship.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times people are lulled into this sense of like, I'm on a floating
False
city.
security.
Like this is completely normal and safe and nothing can go wrong. And there's backups to the backups. And everyone on this
Right.
boat knows exactly what they're doing. And it's
Nope. Everybody's gonna die.
the complete opposite. There are like 4 people on that bridge that know what the fuck is going on. There's the captain, a co-pilot, and then probably like the mechanics that really know the ship. And then everyone else is just like people from around the world that come
Yeah.
to work on a ship. And,
Yeah.
you know, they're just there having just as much of a good time as some of the people on the boat. And this ship, they have the fire. They're all called to their stations. They don't know what's going on. They don't know that there's like no recovery from this. They just know that like something's going on. And now they're put into their rooms and they're waiting. Now time just starts ticking by. And you're on a cruise ship. You're in the ocean. It's hot. There's no circulating air. It's
Yeah.
salty. Now everything just starts getting covered in like a corrosive salt and like you can't shower. And then they find out they can't go to the bathroom.
Yep. It dawns on
Oh.
someone.
None of the
yeah.
water, none
That-
of the plumbing
Mhm.
works. So
Because you need power for the plumbing.
Yes.
so it doesn't work like it's not a house, it's not a home. You don't have sewage.
Yeah.
You have to, it's like you need force. You don't have that nice little bubble behind your toilet to like
Oh,
Let
I
gravity
suppose
take-
because they're just shitting
It-
in the ocean essentially.
it goes into a tank.
Oh,
So it's got to be like sucked. It's got to have force because everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Like
And then like an
gravity is not able
RV,
to
when they get to
work.
the dock, they
Oh yeah,
Did
it
that's the one thing
appropriately,
I hated about RV life. Is
Yeah.
like the fucking shit tanks and everything.
I bet.
That supersized on a cruise. So
Okay.
now you got all these thousands of people have been eating buffet,
I know.
going off on islands, eating all kinds of exotic food,
Yep. Yep.
drinking all day, having like 6 packs of Coronas for breakfast. And then they're just like, oh, we can't go to the bathroom.
And then
So-
it's just sloshing about because you're
The
on the
ship
fucking
tells them-
ocean.
Yeah. And now
Use
you're
your
just
showers.
drifting. So it's not the same for seasick people. That had to have been the worst.
Oh my God. I couldn't imagine that. Yeah, you have
Because it's
no balance, no
So if you're
power.
moving versus if you're just letting the ocean, even on something that big.
The motion of the ocean.
Yeah, so they are told to urinate in their showers to avoid
Yeah.
overflowing the toilet bowls. And like people are like talking about like I just stuffed my face with Imodium. I told myself like I could not go for a couple days.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I can do
hold
that.
it.
I
all
call
this
going into
shit.
camping mode.
And
I
then,
can do
yeah.
that.
Well,
I got that
just
from my
vacation mode in
mom.
general, everything slows down. But like it's now days. Now like
Yeah,
one day
that's-
turns into 2 days. 2 days turns into 3 days. And
And
they
they
have just
are
been
literally
floating.
full of shit.
So they
floating in
issued
the
red
ocean.
bags for people to shit in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
So,
then
like,
you're supposed to leave them, and this poor crew has to like collect them and take
Oh.
them down below.
Oh,
And
what if
it's
somebody
so
just
funny.
Montezuma's revenge fucking Mississippi
Yeah.
muddy watered that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's
Yeah.
people like, I'm not using the red bags. I refuse to find the red bags. So then they find a bathroom,
One.
one bathroom at like the bow of the ship that works, and like there's like a 3-day line, like the whole ship of people that just want to take a shit on a regular toilet and not in the red bags.
Yeah, and make it go away. Like it's supposed to.
So this is already bad. Like people are miserable, their vacations ruined, like they're extra days now without any like kind of luxury. Their
And everybody stinks.
Everybody
sure.
stinks. They're only getting minimal amount of food like from other ships or people close by to like bring them like stuff that's not perishable. And
Yeah, they
then
just drive
speedboat
getting like
passes by and throws them some toilet paper.
yeah, they just
Well,
drive getting
oh.
like lettuce sandwiches basically for
Yeah.
like a day.
And this is another thing that like it really hits home on how big these machines are that you're operating. Another ship comes by and like in your mind, like, yes, everyone's saved. They'll just like go to the other ship. Like you can't
No.
get these things close enough to each other without like just destroying everything. So they're like, you know, a couple 100 yards away and they just got to like ferry some goods back and forth. Because
Yeah.
if they were going to do it, they'd have to ferry like boats full of like 6 people.
Yeah, what was like 4,000
hundreds
people on
of
this
times
stricken
back
ship.
and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it
so
dawns
that
on them
work.
that this would take like a year to get
Oh,
everybody.
Cup is being either passenger, one passenger on that boat, like the boat that pulls up to the stuck boat, or the stuck boat, and just being like, "Oh my god, you guys are so close! Can I would jump, I would swim.
I would
Like,
just swim.
like they're gonna come save me anyway. They're not gonna let me die. Like
At that point, I don't know.
yeah, I know. At that point, they're probably like, "Oh, one casualty."
Yep, one less red bag to deal with.
Oh, guys, I'm right here.
But what makes this whole thing horrible is that there's like bad weather and the boat now is listing
Sloshing about.
and rocking, and they're describing like I just get so nauseous thinking about it.
Yeah,
Like the showers full of like waste just like
all the
splashing up
peeing
against
in
the
the
wall
shower. Yeah,
down, like yeah, the floors are just full of it and they're like squishing around in the carpet and it is a nightmare.
Shit cruise.
Definitely go watch it. It's on Netflix. It's a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah.
Again, because you're like, it's a cruise. And then because you also have a hard time a little bit feeling bad at first for people. You're like, you're on a cruise. Like,
yeah.
and then they start describing what's going on. You're like, oh.
Well, and it was
Well, it was
also
Remember like beginning of COVID, that fucking those couple of cruise ships that like couldn't get docked
Oh,
into like
yeah.
Cali or whatever, so they were just like off the coast for like weeks on
Mhm.
end.
I'd forgotten about that. Yeah.
At least they were running though. Like at least they're like their vacations kind of just getting extended. These people are on a floating porta
True.
potty. They're in a
True.
floating porta potty. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Ugh. And like again, it's just it's like everything lined up for them to be bad.
Mhm.
Like if this would have happened to a bunch of people on like a 7-day cruise on their 3rd day,
That would
like
suck.
it would suck, but they'd all have clean clothes. They'd all like the ship would be prepared for a
For a
7-day cruise and have supplies.
Not like a 4-day cruise.
Yeah, this happens on the last day of a 4-day cruise where they're getting ready to like switch everything over. All the laundry is like not done. None of their clothes are clean. All the food's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, best part of this whole thing, best part of this whole documentary. And like day 2, they decide free alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Free alcohol for everybody.
Yeah, they
How bad
opened the
could that
bar.
be?
I thought that was like a regular thing. I thought
No,
like
it
you
was a
got free
terrible
alcohol.
So
idea.
when you're on a cruise, yeah, there are like cards or like programs you could have where you get drinks or whatever. And a lot of times it's just getting charged to your room, so it feels free until you leave. But no, these are like totally free. Like go to the bar, ask for an old fashioned, get an old fashioned, and leave. Like that's it. And so people like double fist in and walk around like extra drinks in there. Like they just got everyone
Because people are just
wasted.
lawless.
And I was going to say, that's the
don't know.
problem. It already become like Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, and it's carnival.
Wait,
It's carnival, so it's already a little bit more lawless. Like these people are now like you're just creating more biohazard too, because
yes.
I'm the kind of person, if I drink too much, I am throwing up. It's not happening. Like it will happen. So like you give me a bunch of free alcohol and I'm in that kind of situation and like the only thing to do is drink, like I know what's happening after I drink. So
Oh man.
I have to go. I guess the only luxury there, I guess I would probably just pee off the side of the boat.
100%. I just piss off the side. Of
I'm
the
sure
boat.
a
Yeah.
lot of people did.
Oh,
that.
they did. No, they did.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if you had like
I've peed in more questionable places.
Yeah. I've had a balcony room and I've had like an interior state room. which are like cells. There's no windows.
Oh
or
yeah,
anything.
fuck that.
The balcony room, I would probably just be using the balcony.
Yeah, and then
I'd
I
be
would just
look out
like,
below.
yeah, no,
I was gonna
I'd
say.
just like lean my ass over the side and just like shit.
It can't get worse than this. They just pull into port and just shit streaks down.
Oh god.
They just fucking shoot a missile at it as soon as everyone gets off. Like,
Yeah,
just
everybody
fucking
gets
sprint
off.
this
They
thing.
tow it back out to sea, and they're like, "We got to
Nope,
scuttle
they're
this."
still
No,
using that boat.
I was going to
surprised.
say that's the part I love. The people that I'm seeing now on social media that are horrified to realize that you would think that that boat was just done, like they would just like scrapyard that thing. No, they spent how many millions? I
clean it.
mean, millions.
Yeah, that's also what I'm saying. Like when
And so
people
it's back
don't
out there.
know
Now
what
it has a
cruise
new
ship
name.
is,
It just has a new name.
yeah,
Of course, because nobody wants to be on the shit boat.
that's what the shit of the seas. 7 shits of the seas. Shit of the 7 seas.
And people got like vouchers for a free cruise.
That shit would have pissed me off. At the end, I think that's some of the most shocking stuff is the last few minutes of that documentary. One, when the father-daughter couple are like, yeah, we cruise all the time. I'm like,
I know.
what? You got back on a ship after that, like immediately? And then the other
Yeah.
people are like, we got like $500 and like a free cruise ride. Like, what?
Yeah.
No.
That's
I need
insane.
Yeah.
a big ass paycheck and my own cruise.
But it was crazy because they exposed how when you bought your cruise tickets, they basically say in the fine print that they're not responsible for your safety or comfort.
Which
So
a
they
lot
had
of
That's the whole
basically-
point of me
So
going
they-
on a cruise,
they
and
had
so I can be
signed
safe
away
and
legal
comfortable.
rights. They had signed away legal rights. And
The
now
safety-
that's done
you
now
understand.
because of this.
Like I can understand you signing that. Like you are embarking onto the ocean. Like no one can guarantee your safety at that point. I understand.
I'd make
that.
so many pirate jokes.
But like my like luxury, my like you know, like just my regular everyday status. Like you can't make sure that like I'm signing that away.
yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
you don't have to give me toilet paper. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, you're on the high seas. You don't have basic human rights.
No, man. Luckily, there was no pirates around. Imagine pirates found that ship at that time and just
I
like
think they would just like turn away.
they'd rob
Actually,
everybody's
yeah.
shit. They take everybody's. Those ships are full of money. They would
Mhm.
take all that money and all that jewelry.
No, I'm just saying they'd come up to him and be like, "Oh, there is so much literal shit here.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
good."
Those pirates are probably not living glamorous lives where that's.
I
Such
bet
a
you they
deterrent
could
to them.
actually shit, and their fucking
Yeah.
ship's not full of
off
it.
their boat. They're off their little dinghy boat.
Fuck yeah! Hey,
I
I gotta
know.
go take the dinghy out.
Okay, want to hear about horrible shitting ocean stories?
Yeah, did you shit?
So
in the
I was
ocean? Do
listening
I have
to
to call
this-
you Seabiscuit now?
No, it's not me. I wasn't there at all. I was listening to this. I don't know what if he was a Marine or what Navy guy, but he worked on like a submarine or whatever, and like an
Weird
underground
people.
submersible thing. And to use the bathroom for whatever reason when they were in, they'd have to go swim out to this other like dome thing where they could like breathe in, but they would go to the bathroom into the water. And he tells this story about where like, you know, he puts his shit on, he goes to go under, and then all of a sudden this massive eye
Oh,
just swims past him.
oh,
I'd be like, never mind. I
Yep.
yeah,
just shit
nope, I'm
myself.
good. Camping
Yeah.
mode
It
activated.
just fucking just goes right
Done.
back up.
Yep.
That's exactly what he said. He was like, I no longer had to go to the bathroom. I immediately got back on the ship.
That
Or
would be
the vessel.
I
terrifying.
would no.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
no. Mm-mm.
Horrifying. All right. That was Poop Cruise, everybody. All right. Now, this is a horror. I don't have a lot of details. There's not a lot of details to this story.
Cool. I can make up so many.
Yeah.
It's terrifying because it's completely real and like one of the worst things you could think of as a parent.
Oh god.
Oh.
So
I'm one
there
of
is a
those.
babysitter babysitting kids, right? Normal, whatever. Good night, go to bed, read you a story, blah, blah, blah. A lot of times that kid will get out of bed and be, there's a monster in my closet, or there's
Yeah.
something under my bed. These kids do that to the babysitter. So she goes, okay, sure. You know what? Parents go in, they go, nothing here, you're safe, right? She goes to look under this bed, and there's a full-grown ass man under this kid's bed.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yep.
So they obviously she like flips out, screams, calls the police. They chase the guy out of the house or whatever. He ends up getting arrested. So they find out he was a 27-year-old man. who lived there previously, and there's not. I can't understand why, but they say that he has some kind of restraining order from the house. Like he's not allowed
the
back
f-
at the house.
The house is
Um,
just like, nah, dude, we can't be together. So I need you
Yeah.
to be restrained against me.
Skedaddle.
Yeah, I'm trying to. They have no information like why he's not allowed back at the house.
Oh, well, probably because he's weird as hell.
Yeah, no
That's something.
shit. I thought
Yeah,
you were going to
it's-
say like he was living in like their attic or something, like one of those
Oh.
people, because that's also terrifying.
That reminds me of a good story along this vein. I'll
he's
tell.
facing charges of burglary, battery, kidnapping, and violation of protection order. So there was apparently like some kind of like scuffle, I guess, with the
Yeah.
babysitter and him, as like he was like, I don't know, he was grabbing her or trying to run out of the house or something, but he ran out like barefoot, and there was a brief foot pursuit. You can find it on Reddit. Apparently, the stories on Reddit.
Everything's on Reddit.
Yeah, I don't have any more. I got. Oh, do you know anything about
The Muffin Man.
the Vegetable Man?
The building?
No, I do
No.
not know about the Vegetable Man.
The Vegetable
Does he
Man
live on
apparently
Drury Lane?
is returning to West Virginia.
Ooh.
It's
Okay.
folklore. So there's a Vegetable Man
Oh.
in West Virginia.
Is he like Johnny Appleseed, but with vegetables?
And there's like a fair or a festival for it. History of the Veggie Man.
What is the
Veggie Man Day.
Hey, Veggie Man,
Make
one
a
more
day
time.
out of it.
Veggie Man. Marion County is lesser known cryptid first introduced in Gray Baker's newsletter.
Cool. Shout outs to Gray Baker.
Yeah.
I was hoping that
Legend.
Jen might know more about it.
Oh, Marion County is not doing anything for me. I don't know that county.
There's also really not like a whole lot of.
Veggie Man lore.
Wait, hold on. Veggie Man inspired by local folklore creative works. Author. Also known for Moth Boy Mike.
What?
Arthur Michael Schroeder, also known for Moth Boy Mike, wrote a children's book titled The Curious Creatures, The Veggie Man.
Should he be writing?
So it's a
Children's
book. I am so confused. I literally just wrote down Veggie Man so I wouldn't forget, and now I looked it up. Yeah, this 1968 is interesting.
Is this to
Veggie
get
Man.
people to eat their veggies or
I don't
to
know.
scare
think
them
so.
away
No,
from
this
it
is a,
forever?
What
It's
this
just
article on is like a reviving of the day, like the festival. So they want to have like vendors, authors, live music, trucks. So it's just another excuse to have like,
Have a festival,
vegetable
I
right?
feel like
fair.
you don't even need an excuse to have a
Right.
festival.
but why
I
not?
find I would
Somebody
just
else-
call it
I'm-
festival.
I'm just picturing like a stalk of broccoli that looks like a man face and has legs or something as Veggie
Right.
Man.
Just roaming the woods of West Virginia.
Eat
It's
your
the asparagus
veggies.
man.
That sounds better than Veggie Man. I don't know why.
Ah,
If I could.
so long to be
Just a
still.
wild sprout.
I wasn't far off.
Yeah, literally what I.
Although that kind of looks like some discarded bud.
I know,
Yeah.
right? That looks like some ditchweed.
That looks like when you got all these stems and shit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sticks
And why is there a
stems.
UFO?
It's all mixed up because it got Moss Boys, Conjure Dust.
Conjure dust.
Oh,
celebrating West
This sounds
I
Virginia.
like
gotta
a more
figure-
aggressive.
I gotta
form
see
of
how
angel
far away
dust.
from me this is. I might, if this is not that far, I think I might go. Oh my
I feel like you
gosh.
have to. Oh, this happened in 2024.
This is last year's.
Oh.
I think it's happening again. I think this is just last year's
Veggie Man Day.
post. I still want to go to the Mothman Festival.
I do too.
Fuck
I
yeah.
can't believe I've never been.
That's what that should be our trip next year.
Mothman.
We should do Mothman. Festival.
Oh, it's like 4.5 hours. Oh, it's okay. They're up against Maryland. That's why.
Oh, so they're closer to me then.
yeah.
Go
You
to
get all the
Veggie
good
Day.
festivals.
Yeah, I'm not doing 4.5 hours for Veggie Man Day. I don't
I
think.
know, that's what I say when there's shit in Pittsburgh. I'm like, I'm not driving. Like, it should sound like, oh, Pittsburgh's still Pennsylvania. Nope, not fucking going there. It's like a country away. All right, we can
Here
go
I
to
am, just
Veggie
driving
Man.
12 hours. Just anything.
No. So we talked about Veggie Man. Oh, I got a story. This shit's ridiculous, yo.
Are we going to talk about the TSA?
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay, don't
What
forget it.
about the
Because that
TSA?
popped up on my feed this morning, and I didn't read it. I was like, "This Lee's going to talk about it."
I had that somewhere here. Oh, I don't know where it went. Well, anyway, there was I have a little bit of the story. There was a woman who, when you go through TSA, you go through those body scanners and you do that. And like you think they're scanning for like objects and metal and like, things that would set off the thing. Apparently those are very sensitive and they kind of pick up on anything that disrupts that laser or whatever they're using to see through you. So this woman had what they were calling swamp crotch. So I guess, the moisture and stuff in her clothes set off
I hate that
the
word.
alarms at TSA.
That's so disturbing.
So she got pulled off of the flight.
Excuse me, ma'am. We need you to step
How do you
off
have
and
that
get
combo?
checked.
How?
Apparently it happens to a lot of people, they were saying.
What?
Again, you're
Goddamn
also talking
9/11.
about, you're talking about like the airport, like one of the most high stress places.
Yeah.
Where like an airport is never the temperature it should be. Like if it's super cold outside, the airport's cold. And if it's hot, the airport's hot. Like it never is the right thing.
All these
So
freaking windows, man.
yeah.
Well, I do TSA pre-check. I don't got to go through that shit.
She was flying for the first time in 15 years.
Oh,
How
dang.
embarrassing is that? She
Man.
had no
How old?
piercings, no medical devices. They didn't say how old she was.
Oh.
But she hadn't flown in 15 years, so she's
Okay.
older, I'm sure. Her pockets were empty. They said the possible culprit, her sweaty crotch.
The old sweat crotch.
The TSA's millimeter wave technology doesn't detect metal. It responds to anything that disrupts the signal, including moisture. Ugh.
That
New
poor
fear
lady.
unlocked. I mean,
Right? Just baby powdering the shit out of myself before I go anywhere. Like,
don't
no
confiscate
moisture.
my gold bond.
I'm gonna have like those fucking like moisture packets from my
Oh my god.
silica packets like stuffed into my shoes and shit. Like, I don't want to be embarrassed. Yeah, that's a horribly embarrassing story. For all the things that
really
can
is.
happen, like on like an airplane, like you could fart and like everyone could call you out on it. Like, all the things that just before you even get on the plane, they're like, that woman stinks. Horrible.
Excuse me, ma'am. I gotta swab your crotch and make sure it's not bomb
Right?
residue.
Is this like, why are you going off right now? You're setting off all kinds of alarms.
Because I got that bomb pussy.
Could you imagine she said that?
Oh,
She got that whap. She's just like, whap. What?
And then somebody from TSA just whops her to the ground.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, that's bad.
Hot girl summer. Bam.
All right. Now, for my last story,
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm just going to read the title as it's presented in the New York Post.
Can't wait.
I had
New
a
York Post.
threesome with with a bisexual woman and my dead husband's ghost.
I
finally
was
got
gonna
his
bring
happy
this
ending.
story up.
You know
I
what?
saw this
Hell
and this
yeah.
was gonna be
Yeah.
my story, so I'm so glad you brought this up. It's that lady from the UK, right?
Yeah, a UK woman brought new meaning to being with someone in the afterlife. So Nikki, oh come on, pop-ups. Nikki Wake, 53, told Jam Press while describing her alleged post-mortem menage a trois. She said, I used to joke that I had to treat him for his 60th birthday, she said, but he passed away before that. So they never got to do it. And apparently he was the kind of guy who like she knew wanted to have a threesome. She secretly wanted to have a threesome, but never really expressed it to him. And then she never had a chance because he passed away.
You know,
The ghost was like, nah, fuck that. I still want that threesome.
mhm.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Because what the
How do
story
you know?
basically sums up is that she's devastated he passed away. She starts getting back into dating. She's not super comfortable dating another man because like she feels like maybe she's replacing her husband. So she's bisexual. So she starts to date women. She finds a woman she likes. She gets intimate with this woman. No word of her husband while they were intimate until after. And she's like, I felt his presence. What? No, this wasn't planned like in your husband's memory.
Wow.
It's like you slept with a woman and felt bad that like your husband didn't get to join with you, and you were like, "Oh shit, he probably."
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Do you know who I blame for this? Zach Bagans.
I bet you if he was in that room, he'd
I
just
was
be
gonna say
yelling.
Whoopi Goldberg.
100%. No, Zach all day.
So yeah, so she like this was kind of like her plan for a long time. It seems like she had kind of always thought about doing, but didn't know how to introduce a third person into their couple. Was afraid that whatever. So they always figured like maybe they would like find a third person on a website or something like that.
Well,
So unfortunately,
It's
it
so
never
easy.
happened. Andy then suffered a series of catastrophic heart attacks that led to a brain injury, leaving him with no capacity. That's
Damn.
horrible. Destroyed. Yeah. So she basically grieved, met a woman, slept with a woman, and then said that like it was in her husband's honor and like he was there. Like,
oh,
she described feeling nervous and out of practice.
Oh
We
man,
got lucky at it.
it's all right. Well, there was this chick in Ireland that married the ghost of a pirate.
oh yeah. Wonder how they're doing.
Yeah, I wonder if they've got divorced or have little ghost pirate kids.
Wait. Hold on. She said she could almost hear him say, "You deserve joy. Just don't forget me."
Is his ghost just in the cuck chair?
Yeah, he's getting the fuck out of him dead. Like,
I'm telling you.
and then when we were done, his ghost cleaned everything up.
And made us eggs.
Fucking that, like the audacity of like
She had to spit. I did
a
it.
grieving woman.
You
to say
did.
shit like
You did.
that.
I broke
I
it.
don't.
Oh, hold on. We should properly let people see this woman.
I hope she's enjoying a cigarette.
She looked like she just finished.
Oh, she just
Oh.
finished.
Like
Oh,
multiple.
dear.
She had a string of them.
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
I'm so glad you brought this story up because I was going to.
I felt like it could be fun and memorable for both of us, she said. Oh my God. I would be so much more mad. Like if there is an afterlife and like I did see this and like at first I was like, oh, you know what? She's moving on. I'm happy for her. Blah, blah, blah. And then she comes out and was like, oh no, my husband was there. I'm like, what? Now I'm there? Like now you want me here? Like, what the
Now
fuck?
you want me around? What the fuck, man?
Nah, bro. Yeah, can you imagine? Like, and it seems like this is something like he wanted. So he probably asked her for this a lot. And not until he was dead, baby.
Yep.
Nah.
Now you can't cheat on me.
Joke's on you.
Oh.
I'm banging broads in the afterlife.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else story wise.
Wow. That was a roller coaster.
That's side quest for you, man. There's no
I love me a
set
good side
path.
quest.
No set path. I think one of our best side quests was I like the gnome one when we did like
The
the
gnome
garden
one.
gnome thing. That was
Yeah. That's wholesome, good,
Love
lighthearted
gnomes.
news.
Yeah, just a little. I feel like this is a nice like decluttering of the brain for us. Like, there's a lot of random shit. I feel like we're always trying to get out in episodes, and now this is a nice way to get that out. All right, anything else weird or strange or
No,
Nah.
that was a plenty.
no? That is. I mean, don't go having sex with people that your husband wanted to have sex with when he's dead. I don't know how to give advice in that situation.
I don't even, yeah.
Yeah, so like I feel like this was a very cautionary episode.
Yeah.
Don't go to New England.
Cruises.
Don't go on a cruise. Don't have a babysitter. And don't let your dead husband have a threesome.
And mind
And
your
then-
crotch.
And then go to Veggie Man Festival.
Yep.
Yeah, and tell us all about it because it's too far.
I'm not going. It's so far away from
Can you imagine flying in for that?
Just send a couple of like pictures to the Discord and be like, hey guys, just hanging out at Veggie Fest.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. We appreciate you. I'm going to sign off and go finish my coffee. So I hope you do the same.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep it strange.
Thank you for listening. If you would like to join us as a guest, suggest a topic, or have a story you want us to share, we'd love to hear from you. Email us at SSOSpodcast@gmail.com. For more behind-the-scenes updates and exclusive insights about SSOS, make sure to follow us on social media. And don't miss out on the fun. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, thank you for listening to the Secret Society of Strangers podcast. This show is an independent production, researched and crafted by our passionate team. But we couldn't do it without all of you. We truly appreciate your support. Embrace the unknown, for not all secrets are meant to be kept. Farewell, strangers.